Alright, so if you guys remember from my last video about the Glock 18 test fire, you guys wanted to make, you people in the comments wanted a tutorial on how to make this thing. I don't have the instructions. I got it from online from at JT Lego Guns. The tutorial was very helpful, and as you can see, it's very complex. And in order to make it, you actually need specific parts that you might not have. So those parts would be just elastic bands. So as you can see, okay. So as you can see right here, some of the parts that were required are the elastic bands, which would be right here. You can see that there's an elastic band right here. So let's do that. And you can already see an elastic band right here that you would need. Now, obviously, these elastic bands are actually really tight, so you're gonna want to try and stretch them out before you actually put them in. So I will actually give you a tutorial on how to assemble the rubber band, but first I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tutorial thanks to JT Lego Guns for the tutorial. So here it is. So you guys don't have to use these exact colored bricks. You could use like any colored bricks. So just saying, you can use like anything, because all I did was just get random bricks and I just copied this tutorial. Alright, so that is the tutorial for how to build. It did not show the elastic instructions, but I will show you the elastic instructions right now. Okay, so first what you're going to do is grab some hairbands. That's what you're going to want to do. So what you're going to do is just grab some black hairbands if you have some, and what you're going to do is just go ahead, take out this part right here, and then you're just going to push out this, so then you can just take this out. And then here are the elastic instructions. So first, what you're going to want to do is take out this little piece from this little trigger part from there. You're going to want to place an elastic just over here, like that, so then it just hangs. Next, now you're going to want to grab two of them. Just grab two elastics and then just place it over this black piece like that. Just hang it over, and then you're going to want to twist, pull it around these little gray parts, hold it down, squeeze it through, and bam, you have a trigger part, just like that. You're going to put your piece back together. There you go, now you got your functioning trigger. Put this back. And now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place this part, so make sure that the trigger is actually facing the other way. So what I mean by that is it is supposed to be facing outward, like this, not inward. So outward like this, and then this part is facing to the back. And then you're going to want to pull that little elastic piece that you got earlier, and you're going to want to pull it back. So just go ahead and do it like this. So then it's sticking out like that. And then you're going to want to put it through here. So just like that, you can see it's supposed to go in through there. And now you have your trigger. Okay, now you're going to put all your pieces back together. Just like that. Now, sometimes you might want to glue it because sometimes it will, like, the pieces will come off very easily. So I recommend using super glue, or if you are planning to take this apart for another time, then all you need to do is just grab some school glue. It's not very sticky, but it will do the job. Just like that. Now you got yourself a working mechanism. Now, for the blowback. The blowback is very, very hard. But all you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this apart. Like take off the top here and the top here. And then you're going to want to remove the sight. Remove this little screw right here. And remove the little rubber band launcher here. So they did not actually show the rubber band launcher. So what you're going to need for the rubber band launcher is one of these little Technique pieces. It's like almost like a gear. You're going to want one of those. And one of these Technique screws that are about 4 blocks long. Remove this bottom part right here. And then you can just take your stuff apart. So I suggest removing it from here, so then it just stays apart. So then it just stays together. For the blowback mechanism, all you need to do is grab this. You see this little knob right here. Grab a rubber band, pierce it through, and just put it through like that, and just leave it right there for now because we are not going to be touching that yet. This little mechanism right here is what launches the rubber bands. Go ahead, take this part off, and then you're going to want to actually, okay, so that's what you're going to do. You're going to take off that little piece right there That keeps everything together. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab another rubber band, just like this. You're going to want to squeeze it like this, just like make sure. And then what you're going to want to do is stick it through this little piece right here. Just like that. You're just going to want to squeeze it through. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place this just like that. Put it into that little piece right there. And then you're just going to want to hang that over like that. And just move this over to the side. Just like that. And then there's your working blowback piece. Just like that. Now you got your functioning blowback piece. Now you can just simply put back your stuff. Snap it back together. You can put this bottom part back on. Put the sight back on. And if you do not actually do not have the gear, all you need to do is have this little piece right here and just stick it through. But I suggest putting in the gear because that is actually what causes the blowback. And if you want to, I will show you what elastic, well, you can actually use any elastic, but I suggest using a different type of elastic that will actually go from here, just like that, so from there to all the way over here. Not very specific, but I know you can find something like that. Okay, and then what you're going to do is stick that part back through here. Push down at all times. Stick the rubber band back through that little piece, just like that. You can see the rubber band's hanging like that. Pull up, and then slide it right into there. Now you have your blowback or cockback mechanism. Okay, now you can see it's fully functional. Now you're going to want to do is just simply put back your little blue pieces from earlier, or whatever color you have that's like this. Put this back on, just on the side. Simply put this back on, and you are done. That is your Glock 18 blowback. Now, sometimes I suggest gluing this part together, and also this part right here, and maybe also gluing this part together, like this little part right here, and also on this side, just right here, because sometimes it might come off. And I suggest also putting a plate right here, so then it doesn't create too much tension. Now, you're gonna want to put a spring right here for the mag release, because as you saw in the video, without the spring, it would just fall out. Because you need a spring if you want to activate the mag release. So I actually got one of these springs from a GAN cube that I bought. It was just a spring cube, so you could just go ahead buy any elastic or spring, but you could also use an elastic. I don't suggest using an elastic because it doesn't really work that well. Alright, so I'm actually going to show you guys in another video if you want to glue it and how to glue it. So I will see you guys next time. Peace out, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please go ahead and drop a like down below and smash that subscribe button. We are very close to 50 subs, and I really want to reach 50 subs. Yeah, if we reach 50 subs, who knows? I might build an AK-47. All right, see you guys.